Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about our next one concept. The rest one, three further sub points of the main topic, diversification into the productive activities of chapter number 6, rural development. We have studied under the head of this topic the meaning of the agriculture diversification, importance of the agriculture diversification. Then we have studied about the role of the non-farm employment in promoting rural diversification. Then we have studied about the animal husbandries. After that, the next one concept is there, that is the fisheries, which we will discuss today. Fisheries, simply the fisheries refers to the business of fishing. It is also related to the, we can say, the supportive agriculture activities. And the fishing community, in the introduction of this concept, we can say the fishing community is mainly regards the water body as the mother or the provider. कि जो water bodies हैं, we can see the sea, oceans, rivers, lakes, the natural aquatic ponds, streams. ये सब क्या है? They are the mother. They are the basic provider of which provider of the life giving sources for the fishing community. कि फिशिंग कैसे सरवाइव कर रहा है, फिशिंग वर्क जो कैसे है, बिजनेस जो है वो कैसे सरवाइव कर रहा है, विद द हेल्प ऑफ द वाटर बॉडीज ओनली. अंडर द हेड ऑफ दिस कंसेप्ट वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट कि जो फिशिंग का बिजनेस है, वर्क है, वो कहाँ कहाँ किया जाता है, कितने परसेंट इसका कंट्रीब्यूशन है जीडीपी में. ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी विल discuss about it. Which kind of the state is existing about the fishing in our Indian economy presently. So in India, initially we can say, after the allocation of the budget, means the more amount has been allocated towards the fishing business, the new kind of technologies also has been implemented for the fisheries and aquaculture. And no doubt the development of these also has came a long way. कि गवर्नमेंट ने पैसा दिया, ज्यादा पैसा लगाया, एक अच्छी टेक्नोलॉजीज को भी इंट्रोड्यूस किया, with the help of which this business has been developed. Presently, what are the main situation of the things are there? कि जो fish production है from the inland sources, कि ऐसे sources with the help of which we can say the land can be touched, or the land inland sources are there. They are just contributing the 64% of the total value of fish production, and balanced one is mainly coming from the marine sector like the sea and the oceans. After that, next one, even we cannot say that so many women are there, but still in the fishing business there are the 60% of the workforce in export marketing and 40% in the internal marketing are the women. Now the question arises, what is the contribution of the fisheries for the fishing business in GDP? That is the total fish production accounts for the 0.8% of the total GDP. Which kind of the states are there? In India, the West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu are the major states which are producing the fish, we can say the fisheries work is going on. After that, we will talk about that which kind of the people are involved in the business of the fishing. Generally, a largest portion of the fish worker families are poor, underemployed. It means the people are not getting that much of level of money as per their worth. Low per capita earning. Labor cannot move from one place to the another place. What is the reason behind of that? That they are not literate, as well as they are existing in that kind of debt trap situation that they are not able to get out of that. So fishing community is facing these kinds of problem in the today's time. After that, there is a need, there is a basic requirement to increase the credit facilities also. Credit facilities को increase किया जाना चाहिए ताकि लोगों को पैसा मिल सके for the basic work through the cooperative societies, through the SHGs, self-help group, कि फिशर वुमेन को मिले, so that they will be able to meet the working capital requirement for their general life, for their marketing also, for their general life also. As well as one more problem is also existing in our economy, which is to be regulated, which should be regulated for the purpose of a smooth survival of the fishing community, like the overfishing and pollution. Both of these must be regulated and controlled. वेलफेयर प्रोग्राम शुरू किए जाने चाहिए फिशिंग कम्युनिटी के लिए, और इस तरीके से शुरू किए जाने चाहिए कि उनसे जो मिलने वाला बेनिफिट है दैट मस्ट बी लॉन्ग रन बेनिफिट, और लोगों को लाइवलीहुड भी जो है वो सस्टेनेबल मिल सके. Okay, this was the third concept of the agriculture diversification. Now next one is the horticulture. The fourth one concept we will discuss about horticulture. No doubt, in our Indian economy there is a variety of the climate and soil condition, and with the due to the basis of that thing, India can grow the diversify, or we can say a lot of variety of the horticulture crops, like the fruits, we can say the vegetables, the tuber crops, flowers, so many kinds of the things the India can produce, and that is known as the horticulture, we can say. No doubt these crops also play a very important role in order to provide the food to the people, nutrition to the people, as well as also providing the employment for doing different kind of work. So horticulture भी एक ऐसा अच्छा सिस्टम आया है लोगों के सामने, with the help of which the people will be able to earn money. और हमारे एग्रीकल्चर आउटपुट में से 1/3 जो टोटल आउटपुट है दैट इज मेनली प्रोवाइडिंग बाय द हॉर्टिकल्चर, और टोटल जीडीपी में से 6% जो है दैट इज प्रोवाइडिंग बाय द हॉर्टिकल्चर. And on the opposite side, if we will talk about the international level, so India is also a world leader in producing a variety of fruits like the mangoes, bananas, coconuts, cashew nuts, number of so many things are there. The largest producer of the fruits and the vegetables, and the second largest producer of the fruits and vegetables. This is the state of our Indian economy. As well as still there is the if we will talk about the economic condition of the farmers, तो जो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन है बहुत से फार्मर्स की जो हॉर्टिकल्चर्स में है दैट इज ऑल्सो इम्प्रूव्ड नाउ. दे आर गेटिंग द इम्प्रूव्ड livelihood for their survival, so that they will be able to get a more better life, better standard of life. Flower harvesting, nursery maintenance, seed production, tissue culture, so many things are there, fruits, flowers, food processing. These are that kind of options or that kind of alternates which are available for the females also, in order to provide them a sustainable employment. So what is the basic requirement? There should be ऐसे कौन से changes किए जाने चाहिए या कौन सी facilities provide करनी चाहिए government को in order to promote the horticulture also. That is the first one, कि government को क्या करना चाहिए? They should invest in the infrastructure. Like the main one, electricity will be there. Then there should be the cold storage system, कि warehouses provide किए जाएं, ऐसे वेयर हाउसेस प्रोवाइड किए जाएं जो कूलिंग में हो, टेम्परेचर जिनका लो रह सके, सो दैट जो इनके प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, बिकॉज ऑफ द हॉर्टिकल्चर इज मेनली रिलेटेड टू द दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स विच आर पेरिशेबल इन नेचर, कि वो ज्यादा टाइम सर्वाइव नहीं कर पाते. सो इन दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टेट देयर इज अ बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द कोल्ड वेयर हाउसेस. मार्केटिंग लिंक क्रिएट करे गवर्नमेंट कि उनके प्रोडक्ट्स को जो है वो इजिली वो सेल कर सके विदाउट एनी हर्डल्स. स्मॉल स्केल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट्स बनाई जाए इस चीज के लिए, कि छोटी छोटी इंडस्ट्रीज को सेटअप कर दिया जाए, so that the people will be able to get the employment in that industries also. टेक्निक से रिगार्डिंग इंफॉर्मेशन इम्प्रूव किया जाए, डिससेमिनेशन उन्हें इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड की जाए regarding the different kind of new tools and techniques available for doing these work. So this was the concept of the horticulture. Our last concept related to the agriculture diversification, that is the role of the information technology in achieving sustainable development and food security. कि आईटी सेक्टर क्या रोल प्ले कर रहा है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के लिए भी और फूड सिक्योरिटी के लिए भी. There are so many experiments which has been done with the IT sector in order to get that the value कि एक्चुअल में आईटी सेक्टर हमारा रूरल डेवलपमेंट को प्रमोट करने के लिए क्या क्या काम कर रहा है. सो दीज 4 पॉइंट्स आर देयर मेनली प्रिडिक्टिंग एरियाज ऑफ फूड इनसिक्योरिटी कि विद द हेल्प ऑफ आईटी सेक्टर गवर्नमेंट जो है वो ऐसे एरियाज को प्रिडिक्ट कर सकती है जहां पर फूड की किसी तरीके की कोई इनसिक्योरिटी आ सकती है. ऐसे प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन वो अचीव कर सकते हैं, कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर यूज कर सकते हैं जिसके थ्रू वो क्या कर सकते हैं कि इमरजेंसी की सिचुएशंस को रिड्यूस किया जा सके. देन डिससेमिनेट इंफॉर्मेशन. आईटी सेक्टर का ये भी बहुत पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट है एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर पे कि ये डिफरेंट डिफरेंट न्यू जो टेक्नोलॉजीज आ रही हैं उनको कैसे अप्लाई किया जा सकता है, प्राइजेस क्या है क्रॉप्स के, वेदर कंडीशन कैसी है, सॉइल कंडीशन कैसी है, ऑल दीज थिंग्स कैन ऑल्सो बी predict, or we can say the information can be obtained regarding this through the IT sector. Releasing the creative potential and knowledge. IT सेक्टर एक ऐसा काम भी कर रहा है कि वो सोसाइटी के अंदर जो नॉलेज और जो पोटेंशियल एग्जिस्ट है उसको भी प्रमोट कर रहा है. सो द पीपल हु आर वर्किंग इन दिस they are just getting the different kinds of training, different kinds of the skills, as well as they are also giving these kinds of information or the knowledge to the general public also. So the people will also able to get their potential out of them. Last one is the employment generation. IT sector ने no doubt rural areas में भी बहुत से employment generate किए हैं. That is a proper potential in this industry. So this was the concept of the agriculture diversification, in which we have studied about the 5 sub-concepts. Initially, we have studied about the meaning of diversification and importance, role of the non-farming activities. There was the horticulture, fisheries, animal husbandries, and role of the IT sector in achieving sustainable development and food security.